sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, head coach of the Dolphins. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And we are underway in Foxborough. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about his individual performance from last week's game. I mean, he tipped over 4 touchdown passes, so he's in sync with his receivers, and they're very confident. Did have one interception.
One pick.
And
they lost.
Yeah, so no matter how many touchdowns he threw, if it comes in a loss, he's not going to be satisfied.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Take a look at this Patriots defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. This defense for the Patriots, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, and maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
First down and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, here's Tua. Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Now 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you have people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
May going to bat this one forward. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll throw with May. He finds Douglas complete. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Patriots, first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
This has a feeling of a back-and-forth game, and we've seen that in evidence already with each of these teams' opening drives. This is what you call a quick answer, as they go down the field in no time flat and finish with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But there's that special one there. I say they go get it. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. Sheds off the tackle. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First down. First and 10 at the 40.
In motion is Washington. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Now he's going to step up and run. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the handoff, Stevenson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Again, it's Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Downs going in motion left. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Patriots offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he comes into this final weekend of the season as the NFL's leader in passing yards as he looks to end his strong campaign on a high note. The Pats at the line ready to go. Looking to throw. May. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
To throw, it's May. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Really held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Here's May. Left side caught by Diggs. And the Patriots are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they go to work on a first and goal. To the air, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mecole Hardman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Pats are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Dolphins take over first and
Miami's
10.
offense set and ready to go. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Down the right sideline. Pushes past him. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 64 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal. Stevenson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Tua. Checking this down to Stevenson. They get only a yard there. Now it's third and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A nightmare on third and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Crazy.
Throwing here is May. Over the middle, complete. That's Douglas.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Crazy. Yep, 45, here you go. You're on the ball.
2nd and 3. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. May going to give it to Henderson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Third down and 10.
Crazy. You're going to start.
He'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get maybe a couple with that up to the 46. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get set. What do you do?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And they'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, ready.
In motion, Hill. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he is going to lose yardage here. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's Tua. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And that's a hard-earned yard there as he takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
In motion goes the tight end. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal.
Sanders' kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Completes it to Hardman. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go, front. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. 5.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He'll try to pick it up himself. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 41. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this taken in by Downs. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Josh Downs, 31 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now stands at 13. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Henderson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
In my humble estimation, terrific work there defensively. Running back's trying to get wide, gets to the sideline, and they beat him to the spot, forced him out of bounds, pretty close to the line of scrimmage.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Andy Borregales on for the field goal.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that gets him back within 10. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect. and he executed so well.
Miami set to take over. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And that one would fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Tua going to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
That's another Dolphins first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
2nd and 6. And the Patriots 34 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
On play action, here's Tua.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Josh Downs
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins would extend their lead here just before halftime.
So that drive spanned 5 plays.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. On the return, Marcus Jones from the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs, so excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway.
Oh, able to avoid him. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, what's that?
We're going to throw. May.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Short pass caught by Henry. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
Crazy, crazy.
Here's May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here. Hey, what's up?
Achane gets it from the gun. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Where was that?
To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
Up the middle, Achane.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
To the air, May. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Nicole Hardman, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
34.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away.
The Dolphins take
So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the gun, it's Tua. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
That complete to Downs.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
10 yards on the pickup.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
The Patriots' 44-yard line.
Now a handoff, Stevenson.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches.
It's now 3rd and
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try to make some plays in their backfield.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
I'll pick up with 2 yards. First down, Miami.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. At the 17-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. Looking to pass. Tua. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The Patriots offense and Drake May headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
And now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing here is May. He'll try to pick it up himself. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Able to find Gray here. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And down inside the 40 about the 38. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 38 now. Here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 38-yard line.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 35-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Granted, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, what's that?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds Douglas complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
From the shotgun, May with it. And that is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Hey, what's that?
Back to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They'll try and throw for it with May. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
New England on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now two are going to try and sneak it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Williams to return. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, what's that? 5.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Hey, what's that?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw.
May looking to run.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They're going on 4th down. May. And Diggs has it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
They'll throw with May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47.
Yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Again, he'll drop to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Crazy.
4th down. Here's May. And he is caught. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now. 1st and 10.
Running left is Henderson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw. May. He finds his man. Complete. That's Douglas. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
And that last throw is going to do it. The passing yardage there is going to be enough to break Peyton Manning's mark from 2013 of 5,477 passing yards. So,
and he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. For Gallus now for the extra point.
And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. high school coach used to say that all the time. Letty, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
They'll get this underneath to Stevenson.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Tua going to throw.
Let's take it in by Downs.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Now it's Stevenson. Down to the 22-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try to get it on the ground with Madison. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. Sanders' kick is good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. So the Patriots now down by 9. A little under 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down.
He gets this complete to Diggs. And he's got a 1st down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Patriots 1st down.
To throw, it's May.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
He's got Henry.
May's pass complete to Henry.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Dolphins, they'll wrap up on a high note, but will still finish 3 games below 500 at 7-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for New England,
the loss means they'll finish at 11-6